Hey guys, it's Dean Odell with the Odell Group at 7 Gables Real Estate. It is October 10th and it is time for Tustin Talks. We're going to be specific about the area of Tustin today, but we're going to touch a little bit on Orange County in general. So let's get started with that. Looking at this Orange County graphic, what you're going to see is that the active inventory for Orange County is down 9% this year over last. Last year there were 7,201 homes on the market. This year there are 585 less. Moving on to pending sales or demand, right now we have 2,311 homes in escrow, where last year at this time there were 261 fewer pending sales. So right now we are up 11% on sales from last year. So what does this mean with inventory down 9% and demand up 11% year over year? That's a dynamic shift in the market. That shows that the market has turned back towards the seller's side slightly. All right, now we're going to move to our Tustin Data chart, only available here on Tustin Talks. So looking at the data for the Tustin area, we have the three zip codes of 92705, 92780, and 92782. Starting with what's for sale. In the 92705 zip code, you can see the amount of property that's for sale has dropped since last year from 123 homes for sale to 97 homes. In the city of Tustin, you can see it's dropped from 61 to 48, also a 21% drop in inventory. And in 92782, strangely enough, there is more inventory. It's gone up from 64 homes to 56. So we'll have to see if we can figure out why on that. Moving next to new listings, meaning the amount of houses that came on the market, you can see there was no change in North Tustin, 38 this year, 38 last year. 92780, 33 this year, 38 last year. That's down 13%. And again, in 92782, we had 34 homes hit the market versus 26, which is up 30%. Looking at the sold inventory. The sold inventory in the 92705 zip code was 39 versus 37, so that's slightly up about 5%. 92780, 27 sales versus 34 last year, so they were down 21%. 92782, 23 homes versus 25, so they were down 8%. Interesting. You look at the pendings. Pendings, 39 homes in 92705 went into escrow versus 27 last year. Now they're up 44%. That's a big jump. 92780, 39 homes versus 29 last year, up 35%. Another big jump. And 92782, 32 homes versus 21, up 52%. So you can see all the escrows that have been opened in all these three different zip codes are way up from last year's levels. So in terms of months of inventory on the market, all three markets have either gone down or maintained the same, except for the 92782 has a little bit more inventory, 2.8 months this year versus 2.2 last year. So looking at the active price of homes that are on the market in these three markets, you can see how those compare, along with the average sold price and how those compare in the individual markets. And then we move down to the final list price versus sold price. You can see in almost all three markets, 97% or greater, just like they were last year. Last year, all three were 98%. That just goes to show you, you only need to be within 2% of your price that you're going to sell at as an average. Otherwise, you can see what happens when you move down to original list price. This goes to show you basically how far people had to reduce their price to get to their final price. Also looking lastly at average days on the market, you can see that in all the markets, average time to sell your house has increased a bit. Okay, so as always, I want to wrap this up with a little advice for buyers and for sellers. Buyers, you have to understand that interest rates have dropped from 5% last year to now down to about 3.5%. I mean, this is an unbelievable savings to you guys. As a matter of fact, there's a little formula you can use, a little shortcut formula. Take your loan amount and multiply that loan amount by 1.05%. 1.05%, so that's 0.0105. For instance, if you were looking to get a $700,000 loan, your savings would be almost $7,300 annually now. Okay, and you can divide that by 12 and see what your monthly savings is. So for buyers, this is one of the reasons, obviously, we've seen increased activity. You've picked up all this purchasing power, but prices haven't gone up that much. So you're actually in a better position to buy this year than you were last year. So if you're buying for the long term, I don't see really any reason to wait, and that's my advice to buyers. Okay, sellers, here's my advice for you. Things have leaned back in your favor a little bit again because of lower interest rates, and that's really good, okay? But we have to create a win-win situation. Buyers aren't just gonna pay any number for a house. We have to be priced right, we know that, and we've seen a lot of sellers who have really adjusted their prices, and buyers and the newspapers are a little bit confused with these price reductions. They wanna say that prices are going down, and prices are not going down. What's happening as prices are going to where they need to go to, which is still at last year's levels or higher. So, you guys are still doing really well, just need to get it priced right. Another thing that's really important to remember is that your first showing is online with your house, okay? And buyers shop online and they don't come out from behind their computers a lot unless your house looks good online and it's priced right. So getting that house ready for the market is super critical, super important, and that's where we really shine and specialize. We have a whole team that can help you get your house prepped for the market. We have vendors who do all the work, but you have to call us and we have to figure out what's best for your current situation. Some people don't want to get their houses ready. Some people want to get the most money they can. So depending on what you want, and our slogan is, it's all about you. Whether you're a buyer or seller, it's always about you with the Odell Group. So we need to get together, take a look at your house, because some of these houses take a couple of weeks to prep and some take a couple of months to prep. So let's figure out which is best for you for when you want to get your home sold and what price range your house is in, because believe it or not, some price ranges sell at different times than others when you look at the numbers. So let's analyze the data, let's analyze your house, and let's figure out what's best for you. Okay, so whether you're a buyer or seller, the Odell Group is here to help you. Remember, we have been doing this a long time and we have an unbelievable team that can work with anybody, any price range, and any age. So you get to pick who you get to work with at the Odell Group. Could be me, could be my partner, could be the 6 agents that work for us. It's all about you, remember that. So give us a call at this number right here, and we hope to talk to you real soon. Hey guys, who are you getting your real estate advice from? Do you know there's 23,000 agents in Orange County and 87% of them are going to be out of the business within 5 years? The Odell Group's been around for nearly 40 years. We are ranked number 9 in transactions closed, and we can give you the right advice to help you make good decisions. So please click on our subscribe button here and start watching the videos and let us know if there's anything we do to help you.